men control and do all that stuff to control the men. I don't want that. I don't want that. Hey, what's up, good people? What's going on Facebook? What's up, YouTube? Again, welcome everybody to episode 61. I'm kind of a little inebriated from that pre-show because Shay was DJing with the ones and twos, and so this is something we're gonna probably do every week. We're probably gonna have a little quick 30 minutes session before the actual show where you can join in, bring a drink, and just kind of relax until we get into it. So that's something that we're probably going to do going forward. So today we had a lot of mishaps, but the technical team is on it, and it's going to be better for you next week. But again, I appreciate you guys, Facebook and YouTube, for tuning in. 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Now, Trey, I got that shit right now. Even tipsy, bro. I got it. So again, I appreciate you guys, but as always, this not just the Bearded Man Chronicles show. I could not do it without these amazing people. I think when you're having conversations, I think it's important to have different perspectives from different people from all walks of life. So I am about to welcome everybody in, and we about to get into it. So let's see who I'm going to join in first. So I don't know if y'all remember her, but she was here before, but she's not a stranger to the show. Everybody, welcome Nyla to the show. What's up, baby?
What up, what up, what up?
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, what you drinking on tonight?
I got Don Julio.
Ooh, I think this is going to be a good one. All right, next we going to welcome Trey to the show. What's up, bro? What's going on?
It's good, fool.
Hey,
y'all look good on that Cubby Blue. I swear y'all do.
Man, listen, blue, hey, blue is good as long as you don't have blue balls. Blue is good.
Oh, please, nigga, what you think, you 12?
Right.
Hope you ain't got no blue balls.
What you drinking on?
You know what it is.
Hey, look, don't show no bottles unless they sending us a check.
You're right.
We ain't marketing nobody. My bad, we ain't marketing nobody until they.
I know you see. We did this. The brown bottle. That's it.
Brown bottle. All right.
No man.
Right. What's going on? DJ Shiz in this motherfucker. She turned it out for the pre-show. What up, though?
DJ Scratch and Sniff.
What you say, Trey?
DJ Scratch and Sniff, boy, was in the building.
What you drinking on for the night?
Champagne. I'm taking it light. You stressed me out earlier. Okay.
Champagne ain't light.
You talking about taking a light champagne?
Ain't light. Champagne will get you knocked down before
champagne tells you to me up, boy.
I got a little champagne. Hi, Nyla. Hey, Shay. You cute. Thank you. Sir.
All right, next we gonna welcome the teacher to the show. She be hollering at these kids all day, so I know she probably drinking Everclear, Mad Dog 2020. Let's welcome Miss D to the show.
I don't do no cheap drinking over here.
What you drinking on tonight?
Look, Crown. Look, Crown.
Look, Crown.
And listen.
Okay.
If y'all haven't ever tasted her Crown Peach Cobbler, y'all haven't been blessed until y'all taste her Crown Peach Cobbler. Listen, you get a good dessert and a good tipsiness at the same time.
I mean, it's all right, if you don't do all these.
That's good. Everybody, you gonna have Crown Peach Cobbler at the party? Yeah, we gonna have Crown
Peach Cobbler. I think I want in this.
Peach Crown Peach Cobbler.
Right. I want in.
Last but not least, y'all love him, but y'all hate him at the same time. Nate the Great, what's up, man? What's going on with you?
What's good, bro?
You ready, man? What you drinking on tonight?
Some little Jack and Coke.
Okay. Everybody drink.
Y'all got real drinks.
Oh yeah, we do. I got some.
You looking on
no Wednesday.
Hey, Nyla, what you want? What you want? A Four Loco?
I don't mess with nothing. I wouldn't take no more drinks from you. That's for sure.
Exactly. Again, what's up, everybody? Thank you for joining in. Of course, before we jump into it, what's up, everybody? What's up, Tara? What's going on, sis? What's up, Tay? What's up, Nikki? What's going on? We do appreciate y'all for joining in with us. Of course, before we actually jump into it, we got a icebreaker, and we're gonna make it real quick. So I need one truth and one lie, and we got to figure out what's the truth, what's the lie. I'll go first. I'm allergic to mushrooms, and I'm number 4 out of 5. Which one is the truth? Which one is the lie, y'all? Which one y'all think is the truth, and which one y'all think is the
Your
lie?
number 4 out of 5 is the truth. Your allergic to mushrooms is a lie.
All right, you got it, Trey.
Oh,
All right, let's see. Shay, take us away. Give me one truth and one lie.
My freaking computer was freezing, so I heard half of what you said.
I need
one truth and one lie. I love cars, and oh God, I lived in 2 different states my whole life.
All right, what y'all think is the
I
truth?
live in 2 different states is the truth, and I love cars is a lie.
That is true.
I think she loves cars.
Yeah,
you think so?
right.
Which one is the truth and the lie, Shay?
Truth is I've lived in 2 different states, and the lie is I love cars. I don't care about cars.
Okay. All right, now like take us away. Give me one truth and one lie.
Who, me?
Who?
Yep, Nyla.
Oh, no.
Nyla.
Oh, okay. I've never been married. I have 1 child.
Okay. What y'all think is the one truth and one lie?
She has 1 child and never been married.
No, I know, but which one is the truth? Which one is the lie, Nate?
She has the kid is the truth, never been married. I don't know shit.
No. Say what you say. It's one truth and one lie. Which one you think?
I think the lie, she never been married. The truth is she has a kid.
Nyla, of course, you messed the game up. I said one truth and not one lie, not 2 truths and a truth.
I didn't give 2 truths.
But which one is the lie, girl? Shit.
Yeah, which one's the lie?
It's not a lie. You been married.
She don't have no kids is the lie.
No, she got one kid. No, she got one kid and she
First
been
of all, you
married.
can't even ask questions like that when everybody been drinking. Everybody's confused at this
You
point.
can't. That's
I did that right, didn't I?
No, you didn't. You gave us 2 truths, no lie.
I've been married.
But that's the
There was
truth.
2 truths then.
She said I've never been
I
married.
said I've never been married.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you threw me off there too. Okay.
Hey,
Okay,
wait,
all
what?
right. Listen, I'm about to do the Bart Simpson up out of here. Nate, give us one truth, one lie.
I'm a huge car guy and I got 3 sets of twins.
Everybody know your ass got 3
Twins.
motherfucking
Wow.
sets of twins because you always arguing about your baby mama. Which one y'all think it is?
The kids is the lie.
Nyla, you don't see him arguing about his baby mama?
No, he always talking about he don't have no kids.
She got you, Nate. All right. All right, Trey, take us away. Give us one truth and one lie.
I know how to ride a unicycle, and I've been to 20 countries.
You know how to ride a unicycle is a lie.
I think you've been to 20 countries because you're a military man.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Nope. I've been to 12 countries, and I do know how to ride a unicycle.
Oh,
I
damn.
don't know what that is.
Okay. All right. Miss D, give us one truth. Listen, give us one good truth and one good lie.
I don't lie.
That's the truth.
You say you don't lie and do what?
You didn't even got to finish it.
And my daughter is the apple of my eye.
Yeah, so yeah.
So the lie is that you don't lie, nigga.
That's that's the truth that you do lie.
Well, the lie is that she don't lie, and her daughter is the apple of her eye.
I say, ain't nobody asked you nothing. Ain't nobody asked you nothing.
All right, listen, y'all. Listen, you guys got to get to know us a little more. We about to dive into it again. What's up, everybody? Thank you for joining in. The first topic we're gonna get into. See, back when I was growing up, we didn't have this ghosting thing, right? I think this whole ghosting thing is something new. Have y'all ever ghosted somebody or been ghosted? And be honest.
I don't think. First of all, I don't think it's new.
It's a new term, right?
They just didn't have a name for it. Motherfuckers just stopped talking to you.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't think I can't honestly say I've ever been ghosted. Have I ghosted somebody before? I have, and I'm not proud of it because I'm a communicator. So that, you know what I'm saying, And I think that's the reason why most people do the ghosting, because they don't want the conflict.
I actually agree. So tell me, why did you ghost her? What was it about her that you ghosted? Was it the fact that you hit and quit? Or was
No,
it
I think at the time I just had a lot of shit going on. And you know,
Okay.
she was at the bottom of the totem pole, so I just, you know.
She's a casualty at war.
That's it at that time.
Okay.
Yeah, Shay. I used to be, hey Shay, look, I was a hot boy back in the day. I know you be clutching your pearls when I talking shit, but hey, you know, I am a ladies' man. I'm sorry. Shit. I done got better in my old age. I don't have that type of time. Shit. I'm old now.
Nyla,
But in my 20s, I was something else.
But we do appreciate your honesty, because you know a lot of people be lying. But one thing about this show, we gonna tell the truth, even if it's bad.
I mean, I can't worry about who I was. I got to worry about who I am now. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. Those are two different people.
Shout out to you, bro. Nyla, have you ever been ghosted or ghosted a guy?
Yes, no. So, like Tremaine said, I'm big on communicating.
Right.
So if I'm not interested or it's not going, I don't have a problem having that conversation. However, I have experience where they don't get that. I've had guys that still reached out, pursued, and I've ignored after that, because it's like there's no need for any more communication. Like, I've said it. What more is there to say?
So have you ever ghosted a guy after sex because you thought the sex was bad?
Nah.
Okay. So everybody, okay. All right. Cool. Okay.
That's a whole nother question.
That's
I've done that.
Making it.
And I've definitely hit it and quit it. Like, yeah, that was worse. I'd have wasted my good money on taking you out and shit. This is all you got?
Hey, that's gonna come next then.
Girl, your head game was terrible. You know what? I don't need to call you no more.
Shay, have you ever been ghosted or ghosted someone?
I've never been ghosted. But I won't say I ghosted that person. I just didn't call them anymore.
You ghosted them. And what was the reason why you didn't ghost them?
You said what?
What was the reason why you ghosted them? You went Casper on them.
Well, I was younger, so don't judge me. But she told me she was gonna buy me a television if I came to Thanksgiving at her family's house with her. So she bought the television, but I didn't want to go, so I just didn't go.
So she bought you a Black Friday television, and then you ghosted her at the Black Friday television?
Well, she technically bought the television before Christmas, so before Thanksgiving.
She got it for Black Friday. You just didn't know that. And then she probably got it on
you
Cyber
let
Monday.
This girl you on TV and you still didn't show up.
I didn't want to go.
Why you never bought a TV?
Listen, y'all, if y'all buy somebody something for Cyber Monday or Black Friday, you are a fool, because you're going to
She didn't buy it on Black Friday. I got it before Thanksgiving. I got it that Wednesday.
Okay.
So that means she paid full price for it and your ass still didn't go.
No, she got that Walmart pre-sale, because sometimes a pre-sale is better than Black Friday. But see,
listen, I was young and in college. I didn't know no better. I just was doing my thing.
She ain't never call you back like, where's my TV?
Huh?
She ain't call you like, what the fuck is my TV?
She called, but back then it wasn't like, you just call and
Right.
it was what it was.
And Shay still have that TV mounted on her wall.
Right.
I'd have gave that TV away, probably, or broke it.
She said college. That was a big back TV. She ain't got that TV no more.
No, it wasn't that long ago, motherfucker.
He said a big back TV. You got the big back TV that's in a little cabinet. It looked like a cabinet. Then you open it, it's a TV. You pulling the whole house down if you mount that up.
Nate, where you at?
Nate, where you at? Have you been ghosted or have you ghosted?
I think back in my younger days, I have.
So tell me the reason why you've been ghosted or have ghosted.
Shit. I think as far as ghosting, I think it's because you know how you just ain't feeling it. You just don't communicate. You just say, fuck it.
You know what, Nate? I think it's because you put an oil change in front of her. Nate said, fuck that, I'm about to get me an oil change. You gonna come after my oil change.
But as I got older, I
Uh-huh.
noticed that like if you're not feeling it, you just ain't feeling it no more. And I'm
Yeah.
kind of like you guys. I'm big on communication. So if you, I wouldn't call it necessarily ghosting. If you just ain't feeling it, you just don't have no reason to communicate. I don't think you owe anybody no explanation.
You do.
You
Why
do,
would you
Nate.
think that?
That's toxicity.
That's so rude.
That is very rude.
So that's so rude. How rude?
At our mature age, what's so hard about saying, hey, I thought this was going a different way, but it's not. I like you as a person, but I'm just not feeling you to go into that relationship thing.
And Shay,
So
and
hard.
if I was saying all those things, I would be lying because I really don't give a fuck.
Dang, Nate is just breaking hearts,
I know,
y'all.
man.
Listen, ladies, be
I
careful.
thought I was abrasive, Nate. Damn, dog.
Listen.
Y'all ain't about to stress me out.
Nate,
So no.
Tay
Let's
said
think
Nate
about
ain't
let's think
shit.
about it, right? Let's say you meet somebody, you talk, and then you go out. If you're not feeling it, you just ain't feeling it.
Right.
You have the option, and you have the right to not communicate with who you don't
Damn,
want to.
Shantae.
You do, but that's just like going to a job, going to the interview, and then them not calling you back, letting you know whether you got it or you didn't. No one likes that. Nobody.
Yeah,
I don't care who you are. You don't
But
like it.
But it happens.
It's not about it happening. It's about, is it the right thing to do?
Right.
I didn't say it was the right thing to do. You
But
have
he
the
did
right.
it. He
look,
did
look.
it.
You have the right to respond and not to respond.
That's true. He
Well,
right.
I
It may
think,
not be the
well,
right way, but he did it. I get it.
okay.
Nate breaking hearts. Miss D,
No,
have
dog.
you-
Just hey, there's a difference between being real and being real. I'm being real. I don't think you owe nobody no
Being real and
explanation.
being rude, but I got you.
Hey, Miss Parker.
Krista said, I'm too old to ghost. Hey, baby, I'm all set.
Period. Period. Just that simple.
Miss D, have you ever been ghosted or have you ever ghosted?
I'm gonna plead the fifth.
Nah, we ain't pleading no fifth. Have you
Dude
ever
on here right now. That's why. Dude on here.
Yeah, he looking because he just inboxed
Of
me. Said the
course
lady
not.
with the red, he did. He just inboxed me. That lady with the red lips I ain't gonna say the rest. So and
He watching what you're doing, huh?
he just texted me.
D?
So have you ever been ghosted or have you ghosted?
Yes and yes.
All right. So tell me. Okay. So tell me. Like, give me an. So what happened?
I just wasn't feeling them no more and just stopped talking to them.
But so this is the thing about y'all ladies. I think
Hey, what's wrong with
confused,
that?
guys. When
Yeah,
y'all say y'all
I'm not
not
wrong with
feeling
it.
them, are y'all feeling them because you felt that they didn't have enough money? Did y'all feel like the intimacy wasn't right? And this is the open question for y'all, because I think, do y'all lead people on? What y'all don't just ghost people to ghost people? What was it? I mean, I think
It just wasn't working. And that's all I'm going to say.
that okay. So now look, I think women don't just ghost people because y'all are emotional beings. Y'all don't just ghost people just to ghost people. What is the typical reason why you think women ghost? I know you're not speaking for all women, but what's a good example, or even the people in the comments, what's a good typical reason that women ghost people?
They just not feeling them.
Right.
Why can't you just not be feeling somebody? Like in
Right.
real
It
life?
ain't gotta be nothing else other than I just don't like you. Shit.
I get it, but you have to
Right.
have a reason.
Maybe it's to spare feelings.
Okay, now I respect that. When you say you don't like somebody, it's not just you don't. What do you don't like about the person? Is it the
Every
conversation?
time
Is it
she
the
don't
look?
want to fuck with you no more, I don't like you.
Okay. Charlie said horrible conversations, sex was tried in all areas. He had no values. But so let me ask you this, Charlie. He could say, well, it don't matter. Guys like some shit. I hit it anyway, right? So what do you say about those type? Because some people, whether they good or bad, in their mind, they right, Trey, right, Nate, they think, oh, okay, well, it don't matter. I hit anyway. So do you think? And I'm gonna ask the fellas this: do you, if you like a lady and she do not return the call back, and y'all hoping that she call back, do that make y'all feel less than? Or do y'all be like, damn, what happened? Do y'all mind, y'all censors, y'all minds?
I think if you really liked her, it would bother you. But if you didn't like her and you just was out just to smash or whatever, it probably wouldn't. You probably wouldn't care. But if you actually liked her, you'd be like, damn, I wonder what happened.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So do you reach out then?
I think there's
You
a
might
time
reach
limit.
out once or twice.
Once
and
or
if you
twice, but then
if
if
you
they
don't get
don't,
nothing, then
Yeah, but if
you
you don't
keep
hear
it
nothing
moving.
back, you kind of just take it for what it's worth. You can take hints.
All right. So Charlie said, "No, if I had S and I ain't C, that mean I effed you. You ain't effed me." Oh, okay. Charlie
Hey,
ain't playing no
but you know
games.
what
I'm
I
listening,
found out?
Charlie.
You know what I found out? There's women that just want it just like men do, and they
Oh
ghost.
yeah,
They get it and
definitely.
ghost you
Oh,
too.
listen, women are better in doing everything than men. I'm probably cheating and everything. Women are much better because guess what? They will come home and still cook you a meal after they done sat on some man's
I
face.
think just got done
Yeah,
giving
Everything.
somebody
But
else
listen,
head.
and act like ain't
These
nothing
hoes
happened.
trifling.
And men to come home and do the same thing.
no, because
The
No,
exact
we gonna
same
mess
shit.
up.
if you pay attention, guys gonna slip up and do something
Yeah,
wrong.
we
Oh,
gonna
They
do
gonna
something
absolutely.
stupid.
look at look at
Absolutely.
Nyla. She said absolutely.
I think they're
Yes,
creatures.
Look,
excuse me. I
respect.
have a
Shay be acting
question.
like she don't understand what we be talking about. I don't
Yeah,
like it, Shay, because I know better. I
yeah,
know
she
Hey,
deep
look
knows
what
better.
down inside.
Des wrote.
Des said, excuse me, I have a question. Can you date someone because they financially stable and you're not attracted to them? I'm gonna ask that question first. I'm gonna say yes. Because
You think so?
yeah, I mean, because you gotta understand. Okay,
You have no morals then.
I'm saying,
you
right,
do
you
have.
gonna cheat.
Yeah, you ain't gonna never be happy. You gonna get what you
Well,
want,
then
but you gonna step
listen.
out.
But that's 90. That's 85% of the people that's married. Think about all the celebrities. And let's just be honest, right? Lil Wayne. I'm gonna just say Lil Wayne. And I'm gonna be honest, Lil Wayne is not the most attractive being. I don't care whether
No.
you're straight or gay, he's not the most attractive being. He would not have the type of women that he have if he didn't have the money. Am I right? Yes or no?
I agree with you.
I agree. Because
I mean,
Laura
be
I agree
London,
with
I
you.
honest.
still don't know how he got her.
Jay-Z
Shit.
said
You
that.
saying like if he's
Okay.
a regular Joe on the street.
Yeah,
Okay.
all the rappers said that. Jay-Z was one, Biggie was one. Hell,
Yes.
Jay-Z made a song about it.
So listen,
Right,
You
so
know?
with that,
Biggie said black and ugly as ever. However, I said
However.
I
Gucci
stay
down to the
coochie down
side.
to the socks.
Yeah.
exactly. So with that being said, that goes to show you that people can I think people can grow to love people.
I was about to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
I've been there. I've been there.
Talk about it, Nyla.
I
Talk
agree.
about it.
You know what? I agree with that aspect because I think if you're looking at a woman just for looks, right, and she's the most attractive thing, but she's dumb as a box of rocks and have no conversation. Once you're around
She
that
a
person a lot,
showpiece.
you start to look at them a little bit different. You know what I'm
She a
saying? You start to
showpiece. You take her to your meetings, your functions. She make you be like, baby, don't when we get in this place,
don't
don't
say
say
too much.
nothing.
Don't talk. Don't
Right?
Don't
talk.
say a word. But
Don't say
she
too
looks
much.
good.
Just
And
just
everybody's
shake and
like,
say
oh
hi.
what? Yeah. See, there you go. Nyla talk about that. You dated a person because
So I met this guy years ago. I went to get my nails done, right? And he was in there getting a manicure.
okay.
And I came in after work, got my nails and my feet done. And when I was getting ready to pay, the technician was like, "Oh, it's been taken care of already."
You
So
should have
I'm
gave him
like,
something after that. No, I'm just
huh?
kidding. Go ahead. I'm just playing.
So I'm like, cool. And she was like, she told me who the guy was, and he was like, he said, if you want to come, it was a bar across the street.
Mhm.
If you wanted to come across the street and have a drink and thank him, he'll be at the bar. So I'm like, I think that would be a nice thing for me to do, to go over there and, at least say thank you.
Mhm.
So when I walked in and he said whatever he said, I can't remember exactly. Initially, there was no attraction at all.
Mm.
However, I did sit down, I have a drink, we talked, the conversation was engaging, he was funny, and we end up dating for 4 years.
I hope he ain't
I
listening.
end up
I hope he ain't
really
watching.
falling for this man. And
You
he
said you
was totally not my type, but I initially went into it like, okay, he got a little money. I'm gonna see where it go. But it ended up being not about the money. I really fell for this guy.
and see this is why I tell people sometimes listen, you have to step outside the box. We all have a type, right? And we have to think. We have to kind of utilize what we've been dating. And we have to come and say, we have to come to ourselves and say, hey, what I like isn't working, right? If you like this tall, dark skin, fellas, you like this little short, thick thing, like 5'5", brown eyes. If that's not working for y'all have to try something different. And that's what I'm gonna challenge y'all to do to single people. I dare y'all to be different.
You know what I
Any
tell my female friends all the time?
was
I tell
that?
my female friends that you got these, and it ain't just it ain't just with men. I mean, with women's with men too. Sometimes your types. I had to tell from a couple of my female friends. I'm sorry, sweetheart, your types just ain't working for you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta go outside the box and go outside of what you think your type is. And I think as you grow and mature, I think your types they change a little bit, or they should.
Yeah.
I think you know
how many women right now have husbands that they didn't skipped over that's in a friend zone now because he wasn't their type.
Hey, Dez, I don't date men though, man. I'm sorry, bro.
Yeah, that's fucked up, man.
What did they say? Nyla always date ugly men.
Nyla, I thought he said Nate. I'm drunk.
I'm
sorry, Dez.
I'm sorry, Nate Dez. Drunk. He said Nate.
Hey,
that's
I'm sorry,
Nyla.
Dez. I was like, hey, I'm buzzing over here.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
That's true. But let me ask you a question. Let me ask you ladies a question. Do you think as you get older, your type should change? Like you can't be saying, I want some thug ass cat and I want a man packing and he ain't got to work, but I need that thug loving. You know what I'm saying? That shit kind of played out.
What you say, Miss D?
Nigga gotta have a career, a good job or something. No, I don't want no nigga that's on the block every day. If you on the block, at least have a job too. I mean,
okay. So
you gotta do both. You gotta do both.
You gotta do both. You gotta cover that shit up.
So let me ask you, ladies, this: what if y'all partner?
I didn't care.
What if y'all partner wasn't the sex was horrible, but y'all was financially stable? Could y'all stay in that?
Somebody's gonna cheat.
Absolutely. Somebody is going to cheat. If you're not sexually happy, you're going to cheat.
Even if you financially stable, you think that?
Yeah, I know.
Why do you think there's so many married women that cheat?
Is it married women that cheat? I don't know a lot of married women that cheat. See, Charlie said nope. She don't. Oh, Charlie said nope. I'm
a cheat. Yes, you are.
Nyla, would you cheat? Let me ask you this.
Nyla, would you cheat? No, you gonna cheat? No, that shit ain't gonna work.
Could you date someone that's financially stable but not sexually compatible with you? Could you cheat?
You said, could you cheat?
Will you cheat?
Will you cheat? Not could you?
Will you?
Yeah, that's just common sense, guys. You're gonna cheat.
But you got to think about something. That's not true. That's not true.
I don't think that's necessarily true, but I don't think it has to be more than just the finance.
You gonna cheat,
because I've been with men who was not sexually satisfying, but I like them.
But could you teach them? Could you teach them a thing or two though? Can you mold them into what you want them to be?
Absolutely. I think so. Okay.
And be honest. Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta be honest.
It depends. So are they not satisfying because of size or because they just don't know what they do?
It don't matter if the sex wasn't good, but they took care of you financially. Not having to pay a light bill and a car note and all that a month can stimulate a person more than sex. If the sex wasn't good, but they took care of you, could you still wait to be? Could you still be with the person?
I had it done before, like sexually terrible. He was taking care of me, and I started cheating. You gonna cheat?
I've been there before.
Tanika says some people don't really care about sex. So,
well
said. So that means if she was the one who didn't care about sex financially, she's good. She don't care
stop making shit up. Okay, Tanika, stop making shit up. Because everybody care about sex.
Tanika, he said you making it up. Shay, if your partner sex was horrible.
Because Shay been quiet tonight.
Listen.
Shay, I'm a little worried about you.
Could you date someone whose sex was horrible, but they was financially stable?
I could.
Yeah.
I could.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm agree with Shay. I can date somebody whose sex was trash at this point in my life, as long as I'm stable financially. I'm gonna do it.
First of all, I'm not promiscuous anyway, so at the end of the
I'm married now, so I'm not dating.
Yeah, to just be out here fucking people is gross. I'm not promiscuous like that. I want to, if I'm in a relationship with you, actually, if I'm having sex with you, I have to be in love with you. I don't have a lot of people on my roster because I was in love with people. So I'm talking single hand. Maybe I might borrow a finger or two off my other hand, but that's it. It's a wrap for me.
What's up,
Hey,
Chris? What's going on?
I just want to say one thing: that credit score is important, though.
It is.
Hey.
I'm gonna be honest,
Hey.
because y'all not
Say it
being honest.
again.
When
That
I
credit
was
score is
single,
important.
when I was
We are
single,
being honest.
that was literally my first question. I wanted to know how you ran things, if you ran things from a strategic point. Like, how was your credit? Did you do this? Did you, like, for me? Hey, I'm going with the masses. If this
I
what you
mean,
did,
what are you asking them about their credit?
it's
That
not
shows
about
character.
no. But
Yeah.
listen,
Credit score is important.
so let me ask you this:
I
what people don't
understand
know,
credit score is important. I asked, when are you planning on asking this person about their credit?
Oh, well,
but so you can ask a question indirectly. You can ask people, like, conversations. You can say, "Hey, how important is credit to you?" That's a question you can ask. You're not asking. You asking a question, how important is? They say, "Yeah."
Or do you
Depending on
have
the,
a lot of debt? Do you pay your car note?
well, you don't ask that up front, but you can ask the person how important is credit, and then
why you
based
can't
on-
ask up front though? Why you can't like, man, what's your credit score looking like? Are you in the sevens or the low fives? What we doing?
I feel like
I
that's.
don't think that's.
I
Early
think that's a
on.
little. I think that's a little too intrusive.
So
It's
how would
almost
how would
asking.
you ask, Kev?
So it's almost okay if you ask that, right? And this almost asking like a woman asking a man, "How big are you?" It's like what, like the fuck, like it's one of those kind of questions. Like, who asked that up front? Do people ask that up front? I don't think at this age do people really ask that. Like, let me see this.
No one's ever asked me
So
that.
let me ask this. At this age, is people ask to send me a D pic, send me a P pic? Who asking that at this age? Do people still ask that at this age?
Weirdo.
At the
I don't
age,
know if they ask, but they definitely send them.
Weirdo.
They send them like they showing you pictures of their kids.
not at this
Not
age,
pictures
Nyla.
of their
At
kids.
this age, yes, they are.
Are you serious?
And what you doing? Harding it or putting the thumbs down?
Right,
Or thumbs up?
you know, hit thumbs up, thumbs down.
Sometimes I ignore it.
Tanika
Sometimes
said-
I send a shake in my head. It depends on the mood. I ain't never loving it though.
The nigga said an easy way to find out if somebody has bad credit if they ask you, "What do you bring to the table?" That means to me, sis, that does not.
No.
That does not mean that what you. So if somebody asks if you bring it to the table, does that mean bad credit, yo?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah.
I want to know how many baby daddies you got. How many, you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by what you bring to say. How much nonsense you got behind you.
So that's what you. So that's when you say bring it to the table. You're not saying how much pee they bringing. You asking how much baggage they bringing, like kids.
We all got it. You know what I'm saying? We all got it. So
everybody got
I think
baggage,
you
right?
front, how much bullshit you got going on?
Okay.
Nah, everybody don't got baggage. That's a damn lie.
Oh, okay.
So you don't think everybody come into a situation don't have baggage?
Absolutely not. When I met my wife, I had zero baggage. I came to her with a clean slate. I was separated from my ex-wife. I wasn't in love with her anymore. I had excellent credit. I had an excellent job. I had excellent health insurance. I had money in my bank account, my own car, my own house. I had no issues.
So you didn't have a carry-on. So you didn't have a carry-on bag that you was bringing on. Not a carry-on bag.
I had a clean bag that I had just bought, and it was empty.
What
and
about
you fill it up with whatever you needed to fill it up with? Because I was clear. Okay. So no.
Tanika said you came with a clutch. You ain't had no clutch. Not a
clutch. She ain't had no bag, but she got a clutch at least.
I can go with that, but everybody don't have baggage. That's a lie. You can meet people that don't have issues in their lives, and because they had a past doesn't mean they bring baggage. Some people can leave their baggage where they left off at and come to you with a clean slate. So I don't believe everybody has baggage, but they can have a clutch. I'll agree with that.
So let's talk about overcoming betrayal, building trust and overcoming betrayal, right? Why do you think so many people stay in relationships and they constantly get cheated on, but they stay in? Do you think that they hope in one day they're gonna see my value and see my worth, or do you just think that there's some mental issues there?
Low
I think
self
it.
esteem.
Okay. Now Nate, if I didn't agree with you 100%, I agree with you 100%. Do you think that they come in with so low self esteem, or do you think over time their self esteem is just
I,
knocked
I
down and knocked down?
I think over time, I think their low self esteem and their work becomes to be goes down. And
Mm,
once somebody that hurt your self worth, it fucks up your self esteem. So you got a lot of these people that stay in relationships for different reasons. It can be a man because she paying rent. You can be a woman because she don't think she can do no better,
okay.
or she thinks she's not worthy of finding somebody, or she just fucked up mentally.
I 110% agree with Nate on that. I think that a lot of times, over times, I think people have their self esteem, and I think every time that they are betrayed, their self esteem get knocked down and knocked down, and that person come back to them and say, you know what, babe, I'm not gonna do that. And I think in the person mind, well, they're gonna do better by me. Eventually, they're gonna see my worth. And guess what? Sometimes that person may not ever see your worth. Then you waste years and years and years with this
Years
person,
and time.
and and guess what? This nothing doesn't change. So when do it stop? So with that being said, how do you feel about, or have you guys ever been in a relationship where you guys has tried to work on something and it never worked? Miss D, have you ever been in a situation, a relationship that it just they cheated? It don't matter how good of a woman you was, nothing was never good for them. At what point did you realize this is it?
I don't know, cause I'm quick to. My cutoff game strong, like real strong. I will cut you off real fast.
But is that always but is that always healthy because you have a good cutoff game? That's not always healthy because you got a good cutoff game.
No, it's not always healthy, but I don't got time for it. I chunk the deuces
But
fast.
uh, is there communication like, hey, what is it that I'm not doing?
Yeah, I'm not gonna keep saying things over and over and over. Or
Okay.
if you're steady telling me it's something about me you don't like, and I've tried to work on a relationship with a person, and he steady was telling me that I wasn't changing, but I see the change in myself, but he didn't see it. No, I'm not a Pisces. I'm a Gemini. Not
Oh
at all.
yeah,
I'm a
they
Gemini.
crazy. You either got a good twin or a bad twin.
Good one or the bad one, which one you want? But like I'm not gonna keep asking you to do
Mhm.
something or change yourself over and over again. And then if you keep asking me to do something and you don't feel like I'm changing, but I see myself changing, then obviously it's not for us. We need to just go our separate ways.
Okay, I respect that. Shay, why do you think people stay in relationships after repeated infidelity?
Mm, I do think sometimes it can be due to just low self esteem, but I don't always think that every person who stays in bad relationships have low self esteem. Sometimes, especially with women who've lost their virginity with their first love, I know
Mhm.
someone who's been with one guy her whole life and he's repeatedly cheated on her. And I think sometimes they become so accustomed. I'm pretty sure all of us, especially females, remember our first love. And our first love, that love is always going to be the love that hurts you the worst and hard for you to leave. So I think,
Mhm.
especially in today's age, women are afraid to be by themselves because there isn't any options. So they'll say, at least I know what I have versus to going out here and getting something worse. So
Mhm.
it's a couple of reasons why I think women stay,
Familiarity.
people stay in bad relationships. It's just the dating scene is trash. No one wants to be faithful. You got too many people walking around with diseases. They want to stick their Peter in anything that's possible that's got a hole in it. And you're really jeopardizing your life going out here, and you might as well, I guess, just stay with the piece of trash you got.
Yeah.
Familiarity though. They're familiar with that person. They're comfortable with that person.
Okay. All right. All right, Trey, take us away. Why do you think people stay in relationship despite constant infidelity?
I mean, like Nate and Shay said, I mean, a lot of times it's the familiarity. People have a hard time starting over, especially when you wasted 10, 15 years with this person.
Mhm.
Now I got to learn. Now I got to sit through conversations like, what's your favorite color? What you like to do on the weekend? How many kids do you have? Well, how are you? People don't want to do that. So like Shay said, you just hang on to the bullshit that you got. At least I know what he's going to do.
Okay,
Or I
that's
know
a
what
good
she's
point.
gonna do. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to. People have a hard time starting over, and I've heard it more than once from men and women. Like, man, I
Right.
don't want to start over. Like, how many times you gonna let this motherfucker cheat on you? But damn, now I gotta go through the dating scene and the whole internet. This people don't even know how to talk to each other anymore. That's the crazy shit.
Right. It's a communication.
Like, people out at a party, everybody you didn't pay $700 for a section. Everybody in the section on their phone. Why are we in the club? Like, they don't even, communication is like, it's just crazy. Like, so basically, I think it's like just the familiarity, not want to start over, just knowing what you got already. So, like I said, you might leave somebody that's cheating on you. Now, you get a new person, he's cheating on you and beating on you. So it's like, God damn, I should have stayed where I was at. Shit.
Or you get a new person and sex good, but he ain't worth shit.
Right. Now you paying all the bills. You went from a motherfucker that was cheating on you and paying the bills to now you got somebody that don't pay the bills and can't fuck. So yeah, you in a jam right now.
What's your perspective on that, Nyla? Why do you think people stay in relationships and they know things isn't going to get better, or they've been cheated on all this time, but they still stay with the person? What do you think it is?
Just some of what everybody has been saying. Me personally, and I know I'm gonna get some flack for this, but I think all men cheat. That's what I think. I don't have.
Nate, you cheat?
Let me tell you something, and I'm gonna be honest. I am a part of the Faithful Black Man Committee. However, I do know people think that people cheat mentally, physically. For me, it's a slap in the face to have something that you build to just crumble down on you, right? I think that a lot of people are not in tune with their I'm gonna say emotions. I'm gonna just speak as a man. If I know I'm going to get enticed because we have feelings, I'm gonna get the hell out of there. I'm gonna just be 100% honest with you. If I think that I'm gonna fold or possibly get myself in trouble, nobody have to tell me. I'm gonna say, listen, I see y'all tomorrow. I'm out.
I don't think most people think like that.
But you know why? People think like babies. And I'm gonna give you this. If you put a baby on a couch, but you put all these goodies and candy on the table, you say, you better not get off that couch, you're gonna get a whooping. At that point, they don't care. They seeing all these goodies in front. They want to taste the goodies, and they worry about the after. They worry about the aftermath after they didn't had these cookies and pies and stuff that's sitting in front of them. Whereas logically, you would think, well, if I eat these cookies and pies, I'm technically not supposed to be off the couch. So if I eat these, I'm going to be satisfied, but it's going to be a bigger consequence because I got off the couch. And people don't think about that. Yes, I can have this, and it's going to make me feel good in that moment. But the aftermath, I'm going to lose everything that I have built up over the years. And I think that's why a lot of people get caught up with the whole cheating thing. I don't think people wake up and say, hey, I'm a cheat today. I think people put themselves in situations and they know it's going to be a situation instead of them making let me get the hell up out of here. Because I know, I'm going to be honest, I know up front, because we're human, if it's something that can potentially affect me, oh yeah, let me get out of here. Yeah. Thank you for inviting me. I'm going to get out of here.
But
I'm about to slide left.
Is not a deal breaker for a lot of people. And
you don't think so?
No. I agree with Nyla. It's not.
No, it's not. And because I've seen it way too many times, and including myself, where I've dealt with men. I got friends that are married and their husband has cheated. They've forgiven them. They back together. And it's I don't know. I don't know. The fear of starting over, and then the man is like, okay, well, I got away with this. Let me see if I can get away with something else the next time.
So it's not the cheater, but the cheatee. You think the cheatee is creating an issue for the cheater because they feel like there's no consequences, right?
A lot of times. Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That is really, really deep. So Trey, let me ask you this. Have you cheated in a relationship, right? The answer that yes or no.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you cheat
Say
because
it
you
with your face.
knew? Listen, did you
Well,
cheat because you knew she was gonna automatically take you back?
I don't think
No,
so.
in the beginning, you cheat because you don't think you're going to get caught.
No, okay.
It's just something
Okay.
to do. You know what I'm saying? For the most, I hear women say that all the time. Men can't take what they dish out. But it's a difference in cheating for men and women. I don't care what nobody want to say or they want to admit it or not. The difference is a man will sleep with anything. And I know that for a fact. You ain't even got to like her. If it's the opportunity to present itself, he going to do it. But what
She got one eye, one leg, but if she got a big booty, it's on it popping.
I ain't got shit else to do right now for these next 10 minutes.
Not one. Damn, I can't talk. The crayon.
What I'm saying. But the difference is most women, if you cheat with a guy, you actually like him. It's something about dude that you like. Most women not out here just, you know what I'm saying, busting it open. Now, we have some. Don't get me wrong. There's some women out here just busting it open for anybody. But the majority of women, the fact that you cheated, that means it's something about dude that you like. That's what the men have a problem with.
So you think if your girl cheated on you, you think that she didn't
like
cheat
him
because she wanted to get her rocks off. She cheated because it's something about him she liked.
Yeah.
And that's the point that's going to bother you because it's something about him
that she actually likes about this nigga.
But you know, I appreciate
because a guy can cheat and on his way home, your boy hit you like, damn, shorty just died. You like, that's fucked up.
And it's nothing. It's nothing.
Let me get to the crib. I can care less about, you know what I'm saying? Because you're not there for that. You're there just for the sex.
Right. But the fact that you said what you said is really telling because and honest that you feel like if my wife cheat or girl cheat, she cheated for a reason. So Miss D, anytime that you have cheated on your person, was it because you was trying to get back or was it because you liked the other party?
It's a little bit of both. Well, it depends on the guy.
No. So your past experience, if you cheated,
I'm telling you, it depends on the guy I was cheating on.
Oh, so some guys you cheated on, it was so you're a heartbreaker.
You know, you always say that about me. I'm not a heartbreaker.
It's the red lipstick. Red women with red lipstick, they say be careful with. No, I'm just You said what, Trey?
They say they hoes. You know, women with red lipstick, they hoes. That's what my grandfather said.
But they look so pretty with it on.
I know, right?
Red is coming now.
And when I tell you, Miss D, my daughter say, Daddy, watch out for the girls with the white toes. White toes for hoes.
Hey, listen, that's what they say in P. Diddy's thing. They said everybody had white fingernails and white toes. So what is white toes? Is that French manicure or pedicure?
That's the tip, ain't it? That's the top.
White toes.
No, I think white toes is French.
Now. I got French on my toes right now.
That's white, right?
That's the top, right?
The tip, yeah.
It can be any color French though.
Oh, I thought it was white. Okay, so white.
The whole nail painted white.
Oh, so the whole white nail painted white is not called French.
No.
Oh,
that's
okay.
just white nails and white.
No, the French is just the top, just a little line across.
The French is just a little line.
Okay.
Let me help you out.
Shay, even with your white toes and fingernails, right? Not non-French. Have you ever cheated in a relationship? Or when you cheated, did you cheat? Did you cheat because you wasn't happy, or did you cheat because hell you thought I can get away with it?
I wasn't happy. Yeah, I wasn't happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am appalled. So you cheated?
I did.
But listen, her cheating was what? Shay, she sat down. She read their mind. They read her mind.
Well, we went out on a couple of dates. You know, I wasn't like, having sex with them. It was a minute before that, but we went
I
out.
was gonna say, y'all just went on dates. You didn't cheat. Shit. You went on a.
But
You got a
it's
free meal.
but it's cheating going. So it's cheating. It's going on a date cheating if you with someone, but
Yes.
you didn't have
I was
sex with
cheating.
them.
It is.
I know I was
It
cheating
is.
because I was hiding it. So
Okay.
I couldn't tell my partner at the time that I was doing it. But I don't think that, and then again, that was a while ago, a couple of years back. I do think majority of the time when women do cheat, it's a connection. I don't think it's just random.
Okay.
Most women don't.
Nate, if you see a woman with some white toes and white nails and red lipstick, are you going to run? Are you running?
No, because I think if a woman got that with her feet, like we talked about. I was always taught by my uncles to look at the feet first, and if she take care of her feet, she take care of everything else.
Yeah.
So if she
Okay.
got
Your
her
feet
feet done,
playing
I'm
the
already
key.
mesmerized, and she got some nice looking feet.
Mm. Okay.
Then now you talking about that ruby red lipstick?
It's Ruby Woo by Mac.
Ruby Woo.
Oh, okay. It's a new name. Huh? It ain't Ruby
Listen.
Red. It's Ruby. What is
Well,
it?
Ruby Woo.
Woo.
Ruby Woo.
Listen, I think red lipstick, whether you straight or gay, that is gonna get a man's heart. Red lipstick, you can have it all.
It
It's
is.
all about
Realistic.
it's all about how she walk too. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Walk in, strutting that shit. Them pretty feet and that red lipstick. Shit.
okay.
I'm like
You
you,
gonna get
man.
everything.
I'm a sucker for a pretty feet. For a pretty feet. Oh yeah,
Pretty
man.
feet. Oh God, she got pretty feet. You know she take care of that thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
your feet, my grandma always say your feet is the first thing to touch the water when you get in the shower.
Exactly.
I love grandma. She said the feet is the first thing. But that's true.
Grandma
You
say
got
her feet dirty. She ain't been in the shower. Your feet is the first thing to touch the water when you
so
get
if
in the
y'all
shower.
get in the shower, arm first, head first, y'all ain't a good woman. Because grandma said if your feet, you gotta
She said
listen. When y'all
arm
get in the
first.
shower, y'all better put your feet in there, see if it's hot. Don't put that arm in there because y'all ain't no good woman.
Lord.
So listen, I oftentimes I hear a lot of people that's been together for a long time, and it's shocking to me that they go their separate ways or they divorce. What is your perspective about people splitting? To me, I feel like, and when I hear that people been together for a long time, and I hear that they split, if they're not married, if they're married, they divorce. I think that the person have been saying things year after year after year after year, and I think the person just don't believe them. And I think at some point, a person say, you know what? I'm tired of saying what I'm saying. I'm tired of doing what I'm doing. I think the person just bow out gracefully. It's not necessarily that you cheating because cheating isn't the only reason why a person leave. You can leave by person. For me, if a person is irresponsible, I, I'm be honest. That's my first. I'm gonna leave because guess what? Your irresponsibleness impacts me. So if
What do
you're
you mean by
always
irresponsible, KJ?
anything, if you're messing up and I'm the cleanup man or the ladies that clean up woman, you get tired of always have to clean up after a person.
Okay, fixing everything.
You fixing everything. So if you constantly messing up and you the person always fixing things, it don't matter if you're cheating or not. That makes a person feel like, you know what I've been telling you over the years or trying to have you do things differently. You kind of feel like, damn, you're not listening to me. I'm trying to give you this and you're trying to give you left and you going right. What are your guys' perspective on people that's been together for a number of years and they're splitting? Why do you think most people split? If it's not any cheating involved, let's take the cheating out. Why do you think people are leaving their spouses? I think
I
it's the
mean,
lack of bad communication. What are your
I
thoughts?
think people grow apart sometimes too.
that's it right there. I was just going to say that. Sometimes nothing lasts forever. Nothing. Not even us. You know what I'm saying? We all got a date. So nothing lasts forever. So sometimes you just end up, and the older you get, we grow in different ways. We might not grow the same way. So sometimes you got to go, you know what I'm saying? She might be growing to the left, I'm growing to the right. That doesn't make what we had bad. We had a good run. But right now, it just doesn't work. And as an adult, you have to be okay with that.
I agree with that, but I also think it may be that maybe it's something that person needs to work on, and the spouse has told them time after time after time, hey, you need to do this, or whatever the case may be, and they just are not trying
What
to
you know
get back.
another thing? I think sometimes people just not happy anymore.
That could be it too.
So Nate, my question is why? But my thing is, with therapy, why isn't you just happy anymore? Is it talked about? Is it? Are you saying, hey, like, why isn't people happy anymore?
I think I just think sometimes you just grow apart and then you just don't want to do it no more. You're just unhappy. It's hard to tell. I've never been in that situation, but I just would never want to live to the point where I'm unhappy and I'm only doing this to make someone else happy. Just not a
Right.
good situation to be in.
Okay, I kind of agree with Kim said. Kim said some take their spouses for granted, expecting them to always do for you, and you ain't gonna do nothing for you. I do believe 110%.
I agree with her too.
Yeah.
I think that you can get away with it once or twice, and because you got away with it once or twice, you feel like, hey, she ain't leave me or he didn't leave me after once and twice. Let me just keep doing it. Perry says some people may be just
Mentally
mentally
exhausted.
exhausted.
I definitely agree with that, Perry.
I
Like
agree with that one
sometimes
too. I agree with Perry.
enough is
Another thing,
enough sometimes.
I just think some people are selfish in relationships also. And after a while, if you're dealing with a person that's selfish, never reciprocating feelings or reciprocating things that person is doing, like you can have a man that's used to bringing his woman home dinner, but when it's time for her to bring home dinner as an excuse, after a while you just get tired of certain things. And I just you think you get tired of, like Perry said, you get exhausted.
I
Yes.
And that's the
okay.
human aspect of it. There's a human element inside a relationship too, where you human and you get tired too.
Okay. Let me ask you guys this on this topic. Can you what is online online dating because people got a lot of hangups about online dating versus in-person dating. What are you guys perspective on that? Because I think good and bad. I think online dating it allow you to get to know a person without the sex. As you guys know, it sex kind of confuse people and all that stuff. What are you guys' perspective on that?
Go
I
ahead,
mean,
Miss D. Tell us what you
oh,
think,
really?
Miss D.
Huh?
Tell us what you think. Go ahead.
Online dating. Why would you
Online dating. Give us the info.
zero recommendations? I'm done with this shit.
Oh, really?
Are you
Why?
online dating before then?
Zero recommendations. I'm done with this shit. It's bullshit.
But what happened? What was your experience? What happened to make you be done with
Like
it?
I could do a whole show by myself talking about this shit, but it's nothing neither here nor
Wait,
there.
wait. Was that this last relationship you was in?
Nyla, why would you bring that up?
Oh my God.
Miss
I was
D,
gonna ask that, so I'm glad you asked it.
Miss D, I was rooting for you, Miss D. I was rooting for you. I
Man,
thought you was
me
about to get that ring and
too.
stuff.
Yeah.
Damn, there go another one. Bite the dust.
Blah,
Huh?
blah.
It's a done deal.
I'm telling you.
Damn,
these men
hey, I
ain't
was rooting
shit.
for you.
They was raised wrong. I'm telling you.
Was it something that he lacked? Was it what was it that he lacked? What was it any red flags that you ignored? Any of that?
It's a lot, and I don't even want to talk about
All right,
it.
it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah,
Have
I'm
you
not a
ever
fan
dated?
of.
You're
I'm
not
not
a
a
fan.
fan of online dating.
Have you ever
I-
done it before, or you just saying you're not a fan?
So I've had friends that told me like, "Oh, create a profile," which I have done,
Mm-hmm.
but I've never. It never went beyond like chatting in the app
Mm-hmm.
because I always felt like these are just hookup sites.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
But
Mhm.
it's different when they come in. Oh, you this, you that. You gonna be my wife. You this, and we dating and we getting to know each other, and then that shit take a 360 change.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
think online
That's
dating?
kind of what happened.
You think online dating giving people a false hope?
not for me.
I mean, I don't. I had a great experience with online dating.
I mean,
So
I know people. I have an aunt who online dated, and they are married now. They've been together for 11 years.
yeah.
I have an uncle who online dated. They're married now, and they've been together for about I think they've been married for like 2 or 3 years.
So let me ask you a question.
It's just
Were they
strokes for different folks.
were they on paid sites?
I think that
no,
makes
they
sense.
Were both people got to pay? Because I think a lot of people.
They weren't.
I think a lot of people. This just my opinion. I think if both people paying for the site, I think they take a little bit more serious than this free shit. You know what I'm saying?
I have to agree with Nate. I have
Yeah.
to 100% agree with Nate. It don't take nothing for you to join a free site, but if you gotta pay $29.99 a month, you're gonna take it more serious because you don't want that $29.99 wasted.
Yeah.
So I have to 100% agree with Nate. I think if you're paying for something and you're going to be on a site, you're going to take it a little more serious because, again, the average people are not trying to throw away $29.99 a month, right? They can put that on what? Netflix or whatever subscriptions they want. But to pay $29.99 and just go back and forth, you're going to want a return on your investment, right?
And not just that, I think you're gonna take a little bit more serious. You're gonna invest a little bit more time and effort into it if you're paying for it.
Tanika said, I met my husband online this year. Will be 10-year anniversary, married for 3 beautiful kids, and they are
Congrats,
the
Tamika.
most beautiful family ever. I promise
Congrats,
you, they
Tamika.
are.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So online dating, I hear a lot of people say, I'm not. This is yes, Miss D. I agree.
Kimberly, go there.
I swipe left so much the site has no one left for me.
Exactly.
Now, Kim, now why the hell you swiping left so much, Kim? What are you doing to these men?
She's gotta pay for a site. I'm telling you, that the more money you pay, the more qualified the people are.
Yep. That's what I'm getting at.
Once you get to $70 a month and $100 a month, you gonna need some gold. You gonna find some gold. So you just gotta pay for it. You cannot go on this Facebook dating bullshit. You gonna find a weirdo.
Plenty of fish. Huh?
No, hell no. That ghetto ass shit. It's mostly broke people on there.
Hey, I had a female friend that went on some dating site and she kept getting niggas out the halfway house.
Weirdos.
Where's she going? Jail.com or
I don't
jail.com?
even know. I thought the shit was funny for real, comical.
But there are I'm not gonna say women, there are some men and women who get these people because I think sometimes people thrive on having people depend on them. I know certain people now who are successful, but the person that they dating does not match who they are. They dating somebody that don't have nothing. They always going through, and always will go through. But they depend on the people that depend on them. Yeah. They want somebody. If you don't depend on them, they don't want to date you. If you got your own, they're gonna feel like that's a challenge.
Yep.
I do know some people that always date people that going through something, right?
They feel like they can't save you.
Right. Some people need to be needed.
Some women don't like independent men. They like bums and losers.
I never heard of that one, Nate.
Shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
St. Louis.
Look at Miles shaking her head. Look.
So wait. So there are some women who like bum. I thought they want money. Or they okay with them fried chicken and
man.
And
some women, hold on. Some women want to save man. They think they can save him. You know what I mean? They want to challenge. They can save him. I'm gonna make him out of a good man. Nigga, always been a loser. Always will be.
Some women want that control. I mean, I know women who are financially set. They don't care about what a man bringing to the table.
Really?
They want that control.
Yeah, they want to be in charge.
So is a piece of man better than no man at all?
I don't think so, but
I need a whole man.
So you don't need a half.
Mama's boy.
You don't need a 2% or almond milk man. You need a whole man, right?
100%.
Okay.
She want the red milk.
Hey, but you know out of my female friends, you know how many female friends I meet? Yeah, I met this guy, but I gotta go pick him up. I said, pick him up. Yeah, he don't have no car.
That's the craziest shit.
He's trying to get back on his feet. I was like, damn, when was he on his feet?
That's the craziest shit in the world to hear a woman say, "Oh, I was dating this dude, but he ain't got no car. He ain't have no car." Houseway. You over 30 plus years old. Why we ain't got? I mean,
isn't a car at some point in your life a necessity? Like that's one of the things of being a man, having a roof over your head, having a job. paying your bills and having a transport.
men
It ain't
just
got to be the best
Transportation.
car.
like some men just have that mentality to depend on a woman. Oh, if I date Shorty, I know Shorty got her shit. Let me go and holler at her.
Yeah,
And that's crazy.
And that's
that's
sad.
crazy.
That's just how some
So
people-
I tell people all the time, just because you look like a man and sound like a man, mentally, a lot of guys out here not men.
Mhm.
You know,
You just wear
another
the
thing.
costume.
How can a man sit on his ass and allow a woman to go get it, and you ain't going
While
out
you
to
at
get it?
home
You
all day
got
playing
and
the
you got
game.
your health.
But you
I
got to
don't understand
understand
this
what
shit,
that
dog.
woman
This shit's
come
so
from.
backwards.
If listen, if she don't think much for herself, she's not gonna think high from a man. If you don't think high from yourself, how do you expect her to bring home this high value man? If he or if even if the guy, if he don't think much of himself, how do you expect him to bring home a high value woman? It just doesn't.
Yeah.
The math
I
doesn't
mean, that makes
math.
sense. That makes sense, right?
I think birds of the same feather flock together.
I do believe in that,
I
but
was
what
gonna
I
say to a certain extent.
oh, a certain extent. So I do believe that when it comes to relationships, right? I don't believe that when it comes to friendship, because guess what? If you have a friend that's a hoe, and I love my friend, it doesn't mean that I'm horn around because my friend horn around.
Right.
It's just
Right.
you know.
But think about this though, Kev.
Mhm.
As guys going out, you know what I'm saying, and you know that girl a hoe, you gonna be like, damn, shorty, her friend a hoe too, you know. And that they get the friend get the bad reputation from hanging out with the hoe usually.
Yeah, but I do believe like hey like so I'm gonna be honest with you. Even if you do wrong, right? I'm gonna stand with you. However, I'm gonna be the friend, and be like, bro, like you have this at home, you have that at home. Look at this, right? I'm gonna say that. Now, if you choose to go left, am I gonna tell your spouse? No. But I am going to tell you, like, listen, this is what you have at home. Don't fuck it up. But at the end of the day, I can't make you. You see what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
still going to say I'm going to give you your best options. Like, don't do this. But again, I expect that you're a grown man. You still my friend. Doesn't mean that you're less than a friend because you're doing something. But I'm still going to say, hey, yeah, man, don't do this. But again, I'm not. So when they say birds of a feather flock together, I disagree with that. When it comes to friendship, I disagree. When it comes to relationship, I do believe that. I think you attract what you are.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So you
Mhm.
got a bum ass woman, a bum ass man, eventually they just some fucking bums.
Right.
Some
They
dust
belong
bunnies.
together.
So, and I know we 8 minutes after the hour. I know some people may have to drop off, but we got to get through some of these topics. So if y'all got to drop off, you know. But why is it that society, and it's not society, why is it that us black men can be in a relationship for 10 years, but you won't marry the person that you with? Why is that?
I think sometimes in the black community, I think a lot of us growing up probably never really seen their people get married. You know what I mean? So like marriage in some households, I don't think marriage was really a value point, pinpointed the households because you got a lot of people that came from single parent backgrounds where their mom may not never been married or their mom may have been in a marriage and it was fucked up and you know what I'm saying?
I was just
And
gonna say, or they seen their mom or father go through hell in the marriage, or just
Right.
wasn't happy in the marriage, so they just don't value marriage.
yeah.
But if you can be, but again, if you can be with this person for year after year after year, what's wrong with marrying a person? It's the same thing. It's just that the paper involved, but it's something about the marriage. People kind of get, I don't want to say disgruntled, but it kind of make people go opposite. Like as long as you're not talking about marriage, we're gonna be together, we're gonna live together, we're gonna do this. But the minute you
Mhm.
say marriage, why is that Shay? Because Shay got this face like there's some bullshit going on. Shay, take us away.
Shay all about me.
When I say Shay
Ain't
is
no
pro,
relationships.
when I
You
say
gotta
Shay
be
is pro
married.
woman,
goddammit.
she is pro woman. A woman can't do nothing wrong.
And that is not true. Stop it. I do think that our black men have more excuses than Donald Trump do.
Hey,
I use
don't talk about my president.
I use an example. You have white people who were raised to be racist, right? They was raised that they don't like niggas, niggas is lazy, all this other
The
stuff.
N word. You can't.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
But as they get older and their
Uh-huh.
experience teaches them that you shouldn't be racist.
Mm-hmm.
So why can't experience teach black men if you've never seen a daddy and you've never seen anybody married? You know, ultimately, you're dating, your goal should be to marry your wife, a man who allegedly findeth a wife, findeth a good thing. So, why is it always these lame ass excuses about, I didn't have a daddy, I didn't see marriage, I don't know what love is? But in the same breath, our black men expect white people or white men or white women, even if you've been raised to be racist, I expect you to not be racist because you know better. Like, you got to have some type of accountability. And I think the reality is it's this cop out that men just don't want to be accountable. They don't want to be in anything committed that they have to actually have some dignity. They have to have some self-respect. They have to have some control. So you know what? To say, I don't want to do all of that, I can simply say, I got daddy issues and I've never seen love before. And dummies buy it because it's bullshit. But
I know you think that all men are suckers and bullshitters, but that's not true. There's so many women that don't want to be married.
I didn't say all.
No, I'm just, you know, we just talking shit. I know it's never all. It's never all.
99.9.
Okay, but it's a lot of women that don't want to be married either, though. So what about those women?
Most women, I'm not going to say all, 99.9% of women who don't want to be married have probably been hurt and damaged. So they've had a bad experience. Because
it makes it okay not to be married?
Because most women, as little girls, we all grow up, most of us, wanting to be married or wanting to have this princess life or wanting to have a boyfriend. Hell, we're raised from little girls to have babies, to take care of babies when we babies. We have babies that we got to change diapers. And the only way you're going to have a baby is if you get married, right? Allegedly. So it's put into our brains that we're going to be married one day. Somebody's going to choose us ultimately. So, yeah, they look forward to that. Not all women, but most. So I believe that
I'm not going to say most, Shay. This a new age. This a new age.
I hear men say they don't want to be married because if it don't work out, they don't want to have to up no money.
They ain't got no damn money. Half the motherfuckers broke as shit.
Every man ain't broke. Every man ain't broke.
So, that bullshit. Talking about some might expect that money. That little $2.50 they got. People who make $100,000.
I got $4.
Money.
And I don't want to give it to
ain't no money.
Shit.
What's your
I don't want to give it to her. So shit. It ain't $2, it's $4. So
what's your perspective? What's your perspective on it, Miss D?
Oh, why you come to me? I already been talking. I'm feeling this crown. I don't know right now. Come back to me.
No, you have to listen. If why do you think that?
I don't even remember the question, KJ.
Okay, so let me ask you this: the men that you've been with, why didn't you think they proposed to you?
I've had Diari's unbiological father. He proposed to me. He gave me 2 rings and everything. While we prolonged it and never got married, I don't think that I was really ready. And
okay,
like I said, Shay, she didn't want to get married.
Listen, hey.
So what you think,
Nate?
I was
too young.
You was too. But when you say too young,
that was too young.
When you say too young, I remember our grandparents got married at what, 15?
14, 15.
Got married at 12.
Your mom got married at 12?
No, I said some got married at 12. I just watched this documentary that this lady signed off on her daughter getting married.
Yeah, her daughter, yeah.
She was 12, yeah.
Yeah, my auntie was 14. My uncle, he was 25. He had his own farm. My grandfather was like, go ahead. I said, God damn.
I think times were totally different then.
Oh, yeah.
Because I know my mom was pregnant at 15 and my grandparents signed for my mom and she got married at 16.
Yeah.
Because she was pregnant at 15. My mom got married at 16.
But the husband had, in order for the husband to sign the birth certificate, you guys had to be married. In order for the baby daddy to sign, y'all had to be married back then, right?
So So my mom wasn't with my stepfather. Of course, my stepfather, not my dad, but my stepfather still had to sign a birth certificate.
Because he was
My
married.
dad, because my mom was still legally married. My dad
No,
couldn't
he
sign
didn't
it.
have to. He chose to.
He had to. Back then, the person that you marry had to sign the birth certificate.
No, he didn't have to, but whether he signed it or not, because he was married, he was still legally responsible for you, whether he
Yeah,
signed it or not.
yeah, but I think back in the day, I think that was you couldn't have if you wasn't married, you couldn't sign the birth certificate.
No,
So if you
I messed up.
married and wasn't with together, and that's why, and I think a lot of our parents, even when they split up, this is why divorce is important because guess what? A lot of our parents just say, "Hey, I'm not gonna be with them. They gonna do their thing. I do their thing," but they don't know that you're still legally attached to that person. And that if that person passed away, you've been with this person all these years. Guess what? Even if you with the person when they pass away, you don't get their pension. It's the
Nope.
person, even all the labor and stuff that you poured into them, you pretty essentially wasted time. You play house.
It just happened to my grandfather.
Yeah.
My grandfather passed away. Him and my grandmother hadn't been married since 77. They was married from 73 to 77, the year I was born. He had been with what's the lady name? I can't think of the lady name right now. But he had been with her since 77. When he died, my grandma got everything.
So
Because he never married her.
But he was still with the lady though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
She wasted all that time and didn't get nothing.
So that's what I be confused about when people say they don't want to get married and you spend time with with somebody, all these years. To me, it's not that I'm pro marry or marriage. I'm pro like a marriage is a business. It's a security for everybody. If something happens to me, my partner is covered. If something happens to her, I'm covered. I'm able to make my moves and do things I need to do. Her family can't come in and wipe out everything she has, and my family can't come in and wipe out everything we have. Well, we don't own the house together and cars. And imagine losing your partner that you've been with for 10 years. Y'all not married, and you're trying to grieve his or her death, and then his whole family come take all your shit. Like,
you talking about 10 years. They was together for 43 years when my granddaddy died.
Dang.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And my grandma got his military benefits and his pension.
Well, listen, I guess grandma's sitting home like, baby, why don't you come over? I'm cooking dinner.
Hey, she was. She like, you got any bills here? I'm like, where's grandma getting all this money from? That's it.
Dang.
Wow. He was like, he didn't take care of y'all when he was alive. He gonna take care of y'all.
But again,
go
ahead, Shay.
I also think that it's a cultural thing too, because I swear to you, I work with all white people and they are young. When they are young, they're taught to be married. Like it's pushed and like you have, and it's not just white, it's Indian, it's Asian. They are automatically, as Mexican girls, are taught to, you find a husband who has money, who comes from a good family, and he marries you, you have kids. And is it right or wrong? But I just think that our culture has this thought that marriage is nothing, but it really is. It's something that is it's kind of a security blanket. It's a business. I mean, I don't want to put it that way, but it really is a business. I agree. But, marriage ain't for everybody. I just think it's a waste of time if you with somebody for a long period of time.
I wouldn't do it.
I just think it's a waste of time.
I wouldn't do it.
And I think sometimes women say they don't want to get married, not all, because ain't nobody chose them. So they just it's a safety thing. Like, okay, well, I can say I don't want to get married and ain't nobody chose me, so I don't have to deal with the thought of not being chosen. So I'm gonna just say I don't want to be married. No, that ain't something I want to do. But it's really a cover up. But not for everybody. But I do know some people who I feel say that, but don't really do it.
Okay. Well, we're 20 minutes out. There's so much stuff I want to dive in, but we'll take this show.
We always get next week. That's okay.
We're gonna do a part 2 next week because there's so many questions I have. I want to certain questions I want to ask. Do you guys believe this is for next week? Do you guys believe in curfew in a relationship? Do you guys think that people date out their league? I think sometimes people date outside their league, right? There's so many other questions that I have, but again, we're 20 minutes out. We're gonna bring this in. We do appreciate you guys for joining us. 7 p.m. Central Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, and 5 p.m. if you're on the West Coast.
You got it
Remember,
right.
I got it right, man. Even tipsy, I got it right. Listen, don't forget if you're on Facebook, please share. That is how we're still building our platform. If you're on Facebook, share, and if you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to tell your mom, friend, coworker. Don't forget to tell y'all sneaky link because y'all know y'all have a sneaky link. We just don't know y'all have one, but tell your sneaky link and let them pass it around too. Also, don't forget we're going to start doing a pre-show before the show. This is where you can just come in, unwind, bring your drink in. Shay gonna mix it up with the ones and the twos. Hey, Trey, you a DJ too, right?
I say I can play. Look,
All right.
I want to participate.
All right, Trey and Shay may mix it up with the ones and twos, but we're gonna have a pre-show for the regular show, kind of get you in to just get you in to come in, relax, woosah, get your drink, and get you prepared for the show. Is there anything you guys want to leave the people with before we go?
Please
I feel so bad.
Please get married.
We did not highlight Black History Month.
Come on.
Oh,
So
I
listen.
am so like what?
But listen, that's something we always do. Next week before we go on live, we will each one of us, which I've been doing, we highlight somebody that's instrumental to us, to somebody in the Black history. You pick anybody you want. We kind of show their picture, talk about that. Hey, we just new into Black History Month. So listen, happy Black History Month, even though we have the shortest month of the year, we're still gonna make the best out of it. So Shay, thank you for bringing that up because we actually need to do that. I think it's imperative that we highlight our Black heroes and sheroes that oftentimes don't get the credit. And so what I task y'all to do, we know Martin Luther King, we know Malcolm X, and we know
come with somebody new, please.
Come with somebody that we do not often hear about.
Dr. Umar Johnson.
I challenge who?
Dr. Umar Johnson.
Oh hell no, hell no!
If you bring Umar Johnson to the show, you're gonna be like, where they go? They're gonna magically disappear. We want you guys to dig deep in some names that you don't really often hear about, like Elijah McCoy. You guys don't hear much about him,
but you do hear about him. Like before we go, I definitely found out something new today. Matthew Cherry, in May of 1888. He received a patent for the tricycle. So I had no idea a Black man created the tricycle.
Listen, you just educated me. I didn't know nothing about that. Wow. I didn't know nothing. So thank you for educating us. See, this is
Matthew A. Cherry. Look him up. He was an inventor. He invented a couple of things, but his most famous invention was the tricycle.
Okay. And that's what we're gonna do. So we open up the show with the icebreaker. We're gonna open up the show with a person that we may not know. So dig deep. We don't want to hear a name that we oftentimes hear about, like and we're not discrediting them, but we heard about the Sojourner Truths and the Harriet Tubmans and the Phyllis Weekly. Let's dig deeper into names. Let's shed light on the names we don't often hear about. So again, we do appreciate you guys. We do thank you for tuning in with you. And as always, we love you guys. If I don't say it a lot, I do appreciate the panel. I think more perspectives are better than one. Until next time, we are out of here.
Peace.
Bye.